Hello folks. About 4 or 5 months ago I ran into a company called Defense Solutions out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and they, among other things, they're a Tops knives dealer, which was an impressive thing, but that's not what this is video about. This is a video, the owner of Defense Solutions Alliance made a folding, actually it's just a collapsible 5-part stove that folds down flat, and man, is this thing cool. I mean, the guy understands fire, clearly. This thing breathes really well. I've used briquettes, pine needles, pine cones, wood chips is what I'm using now from an axe. Thing just makes blazers, and I could subdue it using other fuel or choking it off for a cooking fire, but the thing's really well built. This one's made out of stainless. I've got a couple other stoves I'll show you in a second. It's his emblem. Very cool stove. Got one in every kit now. Every car, every kit. Just a awesome thing to have. Here's one of his. Oh, this one's stainless as well, but of course it's all made in the U.S. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And it's a pretty versatile deal. I'll try to do this with the... You see these very top half radiuses that are stamped in? These go all the way through the other side. See if I can do this without burning myself. And you can lift the stove up with 2 of them, obviously. That comes with 2. You can lift it up, move it to a different location, or I can flip it upside down and dispense with the coals in a safe place, or whatever you want to do. But that's cool. And then they also go through these center holes too, which makes it creative. I'll try to show you something with that later. So further, you can see this one I've burned out heavily, but it's got 3 different levels: natural fuel or wood, the Trangia stove that I have in there, if you can see it, it's cooking some water, and then fuel tablets for the top. And you just put your burning shelf on whichever level you want for whatever you're doing. And then this little project, I don't have any heat on this right now, so this will make it easier. I mentioned those rods that you can slide through the stove in different spots. I'm trying to develop a trivet. Let's see if I can do this. It'll give me some airspace in here, so I can put a piece of expanded metal or a little griddle on there for frying. So I'll make everything size appropriate for what I'm doing. This is obviously the idea of this is being mobile. So anyway, I cook a lot of stuff on them, and very cool stove. Look it up. Defense Alliance, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, calls this a multi-fuel stove. Let me show you one more thing really quick. Years ago I built this, just a coffee can, and I wove stainless steel wire into the top of it. But as you can imagine, you could make a pretty cool toaster on this thing with just a little bit of imagination. So that's the idea. Those are the stoves. I hope that was informative. I hope it gave you some things to think about. Anyway, look it up. He's got 1 or 2 YouTube videos that goes in and does a lot better job than this, but I figured I'd just give you a little different perspective and different angle from the customer's side. Enjoy. See you guys.